Jazz never fail to go out of their way to look good and their best. Here was their entrance to the arena earlier on. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Now, Golden State's starting five. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for them. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Utah, sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's George. And it's Hendricks in at the four-man position. And that one's good, George. All right, Brent, a fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
2 on the clock, and the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
And it's Utah's ball. It's a three-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Here's Hendricks. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State, fresh from a win against Portland.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
That never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
Now, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
And Andrew Wiggins came into this league as such a special talent. It's so great to see all of that blossoming this far into his career.
Now, here is George, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Hield bounce pass. Curry finds Wiggins. That three off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
George against Curry. George, no good. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Talked to Will Hardy a little while ago. Now, I asked him who has him worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thank you, David. Curry's shot is good.
And Steph Curry is a brilliant offensive basketball player. The D backs up, and he just shoots that one off the dribble.
Wiggins against Markkanen. Pass to Kessler. Clarkson on the wing, covered by Hield. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by Hield.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Green. Outside Curry. Over George. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green. Curry's got 5.
Curry pretty much automatic from there. I mean, where is the weak spot for him offensively?
Here's Clarkson. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Jazz, number 1.
You know, they made that a point of emphasis a season ago. I mean, they spent a lot of time in practice drilling their free throws, and I think it really paid off with the best percentage in the league.
Markkanen against Wiggins. Markkanen down low. The Warriors pull it in.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Green kicks to Hield. Pass to Curry. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
Curry against George. Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Hield against George. No good there off the double clutch. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz, trailing by 5. Will it go? Hendricks kicks it out to Markkanen. Pass to Clarkson. There's the triple. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Utah has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. He had a nice open look right there.
And Markkanen with some great hustle. You can see the coaching staff clapping it up.
The Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Curry passes to Hield, shoots the 3. Markkanen pulls it in. Utah's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's George. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Warriors shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Curry with it. George picks him up. Green kicks to Curry. Six on the shot clock.
I don't know what you do there on the pick and roll. You're so worried about Steph, he ends up moving the ball to get points.
Jazz trail by 4. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the night.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title. Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. With so many years in the NBA, You would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Free throw good, Curry. The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And, Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. You know, how do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. And we'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years. You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Clarkson passes to George. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
I like to see when Markkanen has that size and gets to the rim.
And here is Curry, coming off a solid outing against Portland. To the inside. Here's Hield. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Jazz trail by 5. George passes to Collins. Shoots over Jackson Davis. And again, it's Utah.
From the middle, part of Collins' game that is developing. Nice work, and that's paying off.
Now here's Hield. He really was a guy also who stepped up in that win against the Blazers. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Markkanen with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Markkanen passes to George, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors.
One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Curry kicks to Kuminga. Back to Curry. A floater. It's good. And 12 points for Stephen Curry.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
Now George. He's got 7. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
And the Warriors making a change here. Melton's checked in. Warriors on D. Hendricks passes to George. The Jazz working the ball around now. Pass to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Clarkson. Warriors with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Fades away. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Melton feeling it out a bit. He lobs it up. Stolen by Markkanen. Green against George. Pass to Collins. It's stolen by Hield. 2 points. That one goes. Jackson Davis has got his second basket.
Yeah, even though Hield can pull up from anywhere, you love that he's always looking to find a shot for his teammate.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Jazz. Sexton comes in for George. The Warriors also with a sub. Podziemski, he's checked in for Green. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. 4-point game. Outside Collins. It's tipped. Here's Podziemski. No good with the triple. Utah's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. Sexton for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Looking better and better from that range is Colin Sexton.
The Warriors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Back to Melton. And that one drops.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Jazz trail by 3. Clarkson taking his time here. Outside Sexton. And the Jazz another 3.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Melton. Outside Kuminga. Now here's Melton. Bangs home the trifecta. Melton's got 5 now.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Markkanen. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Let us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Warriors leading by 3. Here's Podziemski. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Utah's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Outside, Markkanen. There's a screen by Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Agility coming into play there as Collins moves so well and so quickly in those pick-and-roll sets.
Golden State's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Hield. 6 to shoot. Nobody near Melton. And it's Utah with the rebound. Sexton with it. Out guarded by Hield. Count the basket. And that's now 7 points for Lauri Markkanen.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Melton. Outside Kuminga. And And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Kuminga is so physical. He'll get a lot of these.
It's his first trip to the line.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Sexton for 3. They get it back. Collins. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Collins has got it all tied up now for the Jazz. Tie game in Utah. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Kevon Looney. And it's Moody in at the 3. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Looney's a guy you can rely on both ends of the floor.
Here's Mills. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After Colin Sexton's miss, Podziemski's shot is good.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
Here's Sexton. 14 points from him the last game against Memphis. Driving to the basket. And Curry pulls it down. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Kuminga kicks it to Looney. Here's Podziemski, covered by Mills. Podziemski with it. Tries again. He lays it in. Podziemski's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
The Warriors making a switch here. Melton's checked in. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And here's Mills. Still yet to score. Sexton. And it's Looney with the rebound.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Now here's Curry. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. The shot misses. Collins with some nice D. Down low, here's Eubanks. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And while he's better known for scoring than playing the PG position in a traditional sense, Patty Mills becoming a better playmaker.
Warriors leading by 4. Curry looking around. Pass to Melton. Now Kuminga. Now here's Melton. 5 points in the game. 4 on the clock. It's Curry outside. Eubanks grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Mills can't hit. Warriors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Kuminga finds Melton.
Come get it, come get it.
Sexton against Kuminga. Back to Melton. Stolen by Markkanen. Pushing it up. Here's Sexton. A second chance effort, and the layup is good. Sexton's got 8 points.
Closer Sexton gets to the basket, the more dangerous he can become, and the defense has got to recognize that.
Kuminga the pass to Melton. Back to Kuminga. Outside for Curry. Shot clock at 5. Over Mills. And the Warriors miss again. Utah trailing here. Pass to Collins. Now here's Mills. Guarded by Curry. Mills passes to Markkanen. It's Collins high post. Over Looney. Shot by Collins no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
In the corner, it's Melton. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
So much attention on Steph, that really opens up the floor.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Inside, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Kuminga. He had a strong showing last season. He averaged about 16 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
The role consists of rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else he gives you is found change in the couch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Hendricks is checked in, and it's Keontae George in for Patty Mills. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
And then Collins slams it in.
Oh, man, we know Collins has hops. They should put him in the dunk contest with that one.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Warriors leading by 5. Now Curry. He's got 12. Green deciding where to go with it. From downtown, Curry can't get it to go.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now, here is George. He's got 7 and finished off by Collins.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
Here's Curry. Over George. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Jazz trail by 3. Markkanen into the lane. Bucket is good. Markkanen's got 9.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Curry against George. Curry is inside. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Jazz, number 1. Number 5, the Warriors.
So many second-chance opportunities for both of these clubs a season ago, and they really took advantage.
The first one falls.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Walker Kessler comes in for John Collins. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Colin Sexton. And both free throws good for Curry.
Tell me the last time you watched Steph Curry on an NBA floor not have a smile on his face. He always playing with that infectious joy.
Now, here's George. 7 points in the game. Good on the shot. Here's Hield. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on George. On the wing, Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Clarkson for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Wiggins, and that one is good. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And how about Wiggins' ability to slither in there and slip past the contact for a finish?
And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Outside, Markkanen. Back to George. Clarkson against Hield. Here's Markkanen. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And Markkanen really that time going strong.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Curry. He's got 14. The shot's good.
What else can you say about Steph Curry? Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen.
Pass to Hendricks. And here's George. Guarded by Curry. Kessler. No good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. He just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Jazz trail by 5. Clarkson outside. Now Markkanen. Kessler with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
For Utah, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Clarkson against Hield. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. They are just killing them on the interior.
Utah has gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. A moment for an injury report. Right now, an update on Podziemski from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. He told me that although he twisted the knee pretty badly, nothing looks like it's torn. This is certainly not the way they wanted to begin the season. I guess it's never too early to start tinkering with the lineup. Guys?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there. playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Here's George. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Here's Hendricks. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Steph Curry. Great showing for him last season. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. Now, here's Curry. He's got 16. Got a piece of it. And here's George. Pass to Hendricks. And Utah, another 3.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
The Warriors lead it. Healed outside. And here is Curry. Launches it. Curry making it look so easy.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Utah has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Nice ball movement by Utah. Sinks the triple. Markkanen's got 14 points for the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Outside for Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Jazz trail by 4. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. Here's Markkanen. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Hield. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Off target from outside.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Curry finds Jackson Davis. Trying to find Hield and gets it to him. Misses for the 5th time this game. Markkanen at 1 for 6.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Warriors leading by 4. Curry is inside. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Here's Hendricks, guarded by Green. Pass to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Outside for George. The Jazz again can't hit it. Here's Wiggins. And the layup is good. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Warriors ahead, up by 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if we can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
Well, Steph came out here with something to prove tonight. He's still an MVP-level player. The man just keeps winning titles.
You gotta love how competitive he is, big fella, in all phases of the game.
Say it with us, Shaq. He makes it look Steffortless.
Steffortless.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Sharing the wing spot, it's Clarkson and Markkanen. Then it's Keontae George. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward. That's the group right now for Utah.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Now, good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Green left side. For the 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 3-pointer, Markkanen. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. They kick out to Hield. Pass to Curry. Here's Jackson Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis hits them both. Jazz trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Markkanen. The Jazz again can't hit it.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Hield against Clarkson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Hield's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. George sets a screen for Clarkson. Outside, Markkanen. Offensive rebound. Outside, George. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
Oof. ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Hield can't hit.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Jazz trail by 14. George passes to Hendricks. Here's Markkanen, covered by Wiggins. Curry against George. 5 on the clock to stop the drought. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst, and when he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. That one is no good.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does. And now look at Jordan Clarkson, some numbers on him. Some last season stats for him. He averaged about 17 points a game last year, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
He's off on the first. The Jazz making a switch here. Collins is checked in. That's off as well, so he misses both. Jazz trail by 13. Markkanen looking it over. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. For Utah, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. That free throw good from George. And George drops them both. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Hield. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. From 13 feet, it goes down. Wiggins has got 8 points.
Well, the athleticism never been a question for Andrew Wiggins. He just beat the good defense right there.
Outside Collins. George against Curry. Pass to Clarkson. Lets it go from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
For Utah, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Seven feet, really good at shooting the basketball, a decent handle. Lauri Markkanen starts to tinker on that unicorn category.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. To the middle, here's Clarkson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
The Warriors have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Brent, we know that the NBA can be compared to any league in the world, and it is regarded as the best. But as someone who has won titles like you have, is it world champs, or should we just leave it at NBA champs?
Well, Kevin, it's a really good question, and I don't know what side I lean on. I prefer to talk about being the NBA champs. I mean, out of respect for what the world competitions represent, I think NBA champs is just fine.
Now, here's Clarkson, following the miss by Draymond Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets it down to single digits. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs the touch in that area. Showed it off there.
Green with a screen on George. Curry kicks to Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And a testament to Clarkson's aggressive mindset. He hunts for opportunities and gets himself to the line.
The Jazz have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the first one drops.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Warriors leading by 7. Now Curry. He's got 26. Here's the lob to the hoop.
That's what happens. You play up on Curry too much, and then he finds an angle, delivers the ball. Devastating pick and roll.
Here's George. Pass to Collins. Outside, Markkanen. Outside, George. Lock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Jazz have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. That's good from George. And George drops them both.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's Hield. He has 5. Curry wide open with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one. Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Warriors, 4th.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Clarkson against Hield. Outside Curry. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball. Curry's got 31 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And the Jazz with some changes. Eubanks comes in for Markkanen, and it's Colin Sexton in for Keontae George. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Jazz trail by 10. Here's Sexton. He's got 8. Clarkson outside. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. He's led by as many as 14 points. Tries the spin move. Pass to Hield. They set the pick. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Warriors lead by 10.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Outside, Sexton. Back to Clarkson. To the paint. Here's Collins. Eubanks with it. Nice ball movement by Utah. Buries the long-range jumper. Hendricks has got 11 points.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Warriors leading by 7. Hield with it. He has 5. In the corner, it's Melton. Second chance shot for 3. Hendricks pulls it in. Hendricks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Clarkson. Sexton against Melton. Collins dishes to Clarkson. Shoots over Jackson Davis. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And it's time for an injury report. And let's get an update on Keontae George's injury with David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Jazz gave us some information. Well, guys, it could have been much worse. It's a shoulder bruise, and it's aching a bit by the looks of things. Now, this team came into the season with some high hopes. It's not the way they wanted to start things off. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Now, here's Green. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. There's a screen. Lets a floater go, and Green gets it to go. He's got 8.
Wow, how about Draymond on the floater there?
And here's Sexton. 8 points for him. Outside Collins. Hield against Clarkson. Here's Sexton. Warriors with the rebound.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage.
here so far.
Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Free throw good, Sexton.
Now, Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
Mills, he's checked in for the Jazz. And then for Golden State, Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green, and it's Moses Moody in for Andrew Wiggins. Now, here's Sexton. 9 points in the game so far, and Looney sends it back.
Looney's starting to play a little bit angry right now, and that's helping this defense be more aggressive.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Clarkson against Hield. Clarkson outside. It's deflected.
Buddy with a good awareness defensively there and a nice job in his effort defending.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Clarkson. And the Warriors also making a change. Curry's checked in. Ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
.152 left to play in the third. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Sexton, no good. Warriors leading by 10. Curry is inside. Markkanen on him. Melton finds Looney. Back to Melton. Pass to Curry. Outside, Kuminga. Over Eubanks. Kuminga, no good. Utah has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Count that one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Eubanks with it. Defended by Kuminga. Now Eubanks. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The shot by Sexton, no good.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
In the corner, it's Melton. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 8 now on the night. Jazz trail by 15. There's a screen by Collins. Now here's Mills, guarded by Kerr. Now here's Mills. Scoreless thus far. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Kuminga. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins. The Warriors have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Markkanen. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 16. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Kevon Looney. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Moody. And it's Curry in at the one spot.
And Markkanen looked pretty mobile on that attack. Sometimes when he takes that initiative, it works out.
Melton with the ball. There's the pick. Pass to Looney. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And that one falls for Looney.
If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
Here's Eubanks. Pass to Mills. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. Now here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
One minute now into this fourth quarter. And here is Curry. Makes it off the glass. Curry's got 33 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 17. Markkanen a screen on Melton. Here's Sexton, and Utah again with the bucket.
Letting Sexton fall into that kind of rhythm, that's a disaster for the defense. They got to be better.
Curry passes to Looney. Back to Curry. Over Mills. The shot by Curry, no good. Jazz trail by 15. Outside, Sexton. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got his 6th rebound on the night. Back to Curry. Mills with the steal. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go.
And Patty's just so aggressive out there on the floor and forces the defense's hand, constantly looking to get either contact or get himself to the free throw line.
And he makes the first.
Really a great free throw shooter. It's unfortunate Mills gets to the line infrequently, partly because of the minutes.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. And Golden State also making a change. Trayce Jackson-Davis is checked in for Looney. Second free throw, no good. Warriors leading by 14. Moody the pass to Curry. Kuminga sends a screen for Curry. And it's sent back by Kessler. Sexton against Kuminga. They get a hand on it. Now, here's Melton. Defended by Sexton. Melton, no good. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Markkanen, good.
And how about the fast pace to that play from your big guy as Markkanen getting the drop on the defense with a quick pull-up.
Now Melton. Outside Curry. Fires from the wing. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Melton against Sexton. Inside. And the layup falls. 13 points for Colin Sexton.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Warriors leading by 12. Now here's Melton. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Melton.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Hendricks is checked in, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Colin Sexton. And then for Golden State, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Wiggins comes in for Moody. And Hield subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And here is Curry after Jordan Clarkson hitting the three. Green with a screen on George. On its way from Curry for two. Green kicks to Hield. No good on the three.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Warriors leading. Here's Curry. Green, the screen. Curry passes to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
That's pretty much textbook screen and roll action with Draymond Green as the screener.
Jazz have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. George against Curry. There's a good screen. Pass to Hendricks. Off target from three-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Markkanen with it. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Clarkson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Hield. Wiggins outside. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range.
What a response here from Wiggins, marching right back and answering with a triple.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. 11-point game. Pass to Hendricks. Back to George. Shoots over Curry. The shot by George, no good. Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And yes, it's good. That's 7 points for Buddy Hield.
Buddy showing more than just the fact that he's a shooter, working his way strength on the inside there.
For Utah, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Clarkson for three. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night. On the wing, Hield. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And these quick hitting plays are great for a quick set shooter. Hield scoring.
Jazz trail by 16. And here's Clarkson. To the inside. Kessler. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Curry with it. George picks him up. And Curry, here we go. And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
That one good for two. Markkanen's got 21.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Golden State.
And so here is Golden State. Now Curry. Down low, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's George. The Warriors making the shot. Clarkson outside. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Part of what makes Clarkson a threat on every possession, he can do it inside, outside, anywhere on the floor.
Free throw good. Clarkson. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Jackson Davis finds Hield. Curry against George. Here's Jackson Davis. In the corner, it's Hield. Offline with his 3. George with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Clarkson. At the elbow, it's Markkanen. Warriors with the rebound. Wiggins has got 8 rebounds in this game. George against Curry. The 3. Rebound, Utah. It's stolen by Green. Here's Wiggins. Hendricks pulls it in. Markkanen against Hield. Markkanen into the lane. And Markkanen with the slam.
And Markkanen has really found a great flow the defense hasn't had an answer for.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Warriors leading by 15. Now here's Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. Jackson Davis finds Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Chalk up 2 there. And now that's 35 points for Stephen Curry.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize and continue to be aggressive.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let-up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. That's tipped. Green against George. Clarkson outside. On the wing, Markkanen. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Hendricks.
Well, that passing, really the final part of the offensive puzzle for Markkanen.
Now Jackson Davis. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Markkanen from outside. Warriors with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. George against Curry. Over in the corner, Green. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
1:12 left to play in the final quarter. Curry against George. Shot clock at 6. Green kicks to Hield. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 15.
And, guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Stephen Curry.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The Jazz again can't hit it. George against Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Turnovers. That's the key to the game. Look at turnovers and how many free throws they shot. If they weren't able to set their defense, we didn't turn the ball over, we were able to set ours. Those are the two things I look at.
Certainly sounds like the foundation to victory, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Stephen Curry.